speaking about now making commitment not to become a repeated offender, not to violate it again. When the sinner takes this to mind, that ultimately there is a day of reckoning where a person will be punished. When you think about that, you think it's not worth it. In terms of what you have to gain and what you have to lose, the price to pay is a lot greater, endlessly more than whatever benefit you're having. That ultimately the day of death will come. And his creator will be enraged at him because he had fallen short of his obligation. Who will sustain the day when he comes? When you take this to mind, to heart, if this is going to be the incriminating evidence, where the basis for the most extreme level of punishment, this is sufficient that a person should make a commitment never to repeat it ever again. A person should take to mind, to heart, the days that he veered from his God, didn't pay any attention to his service, regardless of the unceasing goodness that Hashem provides for the person. Here, I've removed your yoke. I've removed your equivalent of shackles. You say, I'll do what I want. Regardless of all that you do for me, I'll still do what I want. I always say, people talk about Jews. What do they pride themselves? They're moral and ethical, even if they're not observant. Now, what do we say a bracha before we eat? What is this called? It's moral. If you benefit from this world without predicating on acknowledging who Hashem is, it's like benefiting from something that was consecrated. Why? The world is, because it says, Lashem Oritzum Loa. One is V'oritz Nosan Livnei Odom, once you've acknowledged that he's the master. You pride yourself that you're honest, you're ethical, you're moral. You're a thief. God says you have no permission to take unless you've met certain criteria. You have to acknowledge that he's the king. Out of your right. Out of your right to take anything. To benefit from this world without acknowledging Hashem Elokeinu Melech Olam. How do you have a right? Well, I do what I want. Okay, so the answer is ethics and morals is dictated to determine what you believe is right and wrong. So, everybody writes his own script, and based on my understanding, I am that. Okay, you can believe what you want. Right? But yet, this person is high and mighty, condescending, I am this, and look at the way these people behave. You understand? These people, they behave like they just walked out of a ghetto 300 years ago. And how do you behave? What's your behavior? Well, I'm not audited by the IRS. Yeah, but you may be audited by God. Forget about the IRS. It's irrelevant. What determines ethics and morals? I'm not talking about how you observe the Shabbos. Just an ongoing behavior pattern, the way you behave. It's totally arrogance.
Could you explain the video that carried one more time? This is meaning that I should always keep my sins in front of me and always consider them and then turn them back and then do tshuva? Is that what it's saying? When to consider ways to turn away from